Hello, my name's Bill at X-Drone, and I want to talk to you about my Yuneec, some things that I've noticed that would make it easier in operating your Yuneec, and also a couple handy tools that you can use with your Yuneec, or actually any drone that you have. First of all, on the Yuneec, one thing I've noticed, and I have a lot of people ask me this question, when you first get your Yuneec, the information is kind of sketchy. So I want to talk about the smart position. The smart position is also the follow me. So when you have it up in smart, it's also going to follow you around, which means that you've got to watch out. When that thing takes off, it's going to try and stay about 25, 30 feet away from you. So if there's a building behind you and you try and run up and catch your drone or run up and land it properly, you're going to back that thing right up into a building. So stay away from buildings. The next mode is straight up. That gives you control over your drone, ultimate control. In the smart position, you're only going to be able to fly that thing out about 300 feet away from you. If you want to go further, you're going to have to go in to the straight up position, and that'll allow you to go 1,000 or more feet away from you. Then for landing it, you want to flip it up into the home position. This is where it'll fly in and land automatically. So if you're out 1,000 feet away and it's up 200 feet, what that means is when you flip that all the way forward, it's going to stay 200 feet until it gets right almost above you. So figure above you, about 30 feet out, and then it's going to come down and land. If you need to adjust the landing, you can just flip it up to the middle position and move it to where you want, and then flip it back into the home position. When you flip this up, it's going to go back into a faster speed, so be prepared to take control of that. So I would just let it land and try and go ahead and control the position in the home position. I love my Yuneec. I fly lots of drones. I've got the Inspire 1, I've got the X8, I've got quite a few other drones. I own about a little over a dozen of my own personal drones, plus I sell them too. And I also give instructions on how to fly these things. And I just want to bring you into some tools, some things that will help you out. You can find these on eBay. You'll spend about $1, $3 for these things, and what it'll do is it'll go ahead and show you the overall voltage that you've got in your battery, and then how much voltage in each cell. Plus, it's another handy thing about this. If you go ahead and plug it in when you fly that thing out, it's got a pretty loud beeper on it, so that when you get low voltage, it's going to let you know that it's time to bring that thing home and land it. Next thing's eye checker. It's another, you can pick the type of battery you got, check the cells, the different modes. Couple bucks, handy thing to have in your tool chest. Here's what they call a blinky. Very simple, small item. If you're out in the field, you just charge your battery, or if your cells aren't balanced, stick this in there, and you'll end up being able to balance all of your cells. That's if you don't have a charger that'll do that for you. Now, these items here are really, you should have one of these things. This one here, it's real small. It weighs about 8 grams. And let me pull this out so you can see the size of this thing. It's really tiny, really super tiny, and weighs about 8 grams. And what this will do for you is, if you fly your drone out someplace, and let's say it flies away, you can use this to find it. All you do is call a phone number, and it'll give you a GPS location and show you on the map where your drone landed at. And if somebody took it in their house, picked it up, and figured that they're going to confiscate it for you, it'll even show you the house. And I've had that happen to me, where I found the house and was able to drive up to the house. Now, there's one that I like better. It weighs a little bit more. That's this one here. But I can put a memory chip in there, which is nice in the way that if I don't want to write all the things down, like, okay, I flew so many feet here and flew so many minutes and so many hours, I just take, when I get back, I just take all the information, just print it off the chip, and that'll give me all the information I need, which brings me to another, and I highly advise that everybody gets one of these. Excuse me, I hate to run off like that, but I'm using pilot's log. You can get them at your local airports here. They're only a couple bucks. You should register all your flights, how long you've been, where you were geographically, the height you were, the distance that you flew. You can actually find these out now that are for drones. I've been using these for years, and these work just as good. They ask for the same information. Well, that wraps up all the information of all the tools. If you need to contact me, if you have, oh, well, there is one other thing. Membership in an organization that I belong to. I used to buy insurance so that in case I ran my drone into somebody's car or somebody's building or happened to hit them and hurt them and they had to go to the hospital, I covered myself, and it cost me a couple $100 a year through my insurance company. Recently, well, 2 years ago, I ran across this organization that I pay a membership, and right now they're just now ramping up their memberships to where they have some really good benefits. As of next month, they're going to be covering me up to $2.5 million. If I hit a building and it catches on fire, I'm covered up to $2.5 million. It also covers medical too. It also covers, in addition, another $25,000 of additional major medical costs. Also, additional $10,000 for death and dismemberment. And starting at the end of March, they're also going to start covering the loss of my drone or any of the equipment of my drone up to $1,000. It's only costing me $48 a year. I just renewed my membership. If any of these things that you need some information on, just send me an email asking me information. You can contact me at, just send an email to bill@xdrone.us, or you can call me at this number, afternoons only Central Time. But you can contact me at bill@xdrone.us, and I'll be more than glad to give you information on the membership kit or any of these devices here that I know will be real useful to you. Well, for now, I'm going to say goodbye to you all, and please do me a favor and put a like down there. And if you like my videos, I'll continue putting them out. And seriously consider the Q500 by Yuneec. This is one of the best drones I have flown in a long time. But for now, this is Bill signing out. Bye.